The stars above Chiron 5 shimmered with false serenity as the Imperial warship Velkan's Wrath descended. It wasn't just any warship. It was the flagship of the Zorthan Empire, a civilization that had ruled the Orion sectors for nearly 600 years. Their armies were undefeated, their weapons unmatched, and their conquests total. Until they met humans. The Empire had never considered Earth a threat. A backwater death world with unpredictable weather, violent fauna, and irrational bipeds? Not worth the trouble. But then humans began appearing in trade corridors, as mercenaries, engineers, diplomats, and worse, legends. Whispers spread through the galaxy like fire through dry leaves. Whispers of tenacity units, of laughing soldiers in burning bunkers, of deathworlders who negotiated peace with one hand and punched out warlords with the other. The Empire decided to put an end to the myth. They sent Archon Solvarn, their High Marshal of Ground Warfare, and with him the infamous Phalanx 050 elite Zorthan warriors bred for combat, enhanced with neural reflex implants, trained in gravity-variable fields since birth. Each one worth a battalion. Their target? Battlefield Theta, a neutral war zone on Chiron 5, where a joint human colony had refused Zorthan authority. The humans didn't panic. They laughed. Colonel Myra Tran stood at the edge of the jagged cliff, wind tugging at her weather cloak, eyeing the incoming storm. Not the weather Zorthans. Her team was a patchwork unit of exosubmarines, drone riders, a pair of lunatic nanotech specialists, and one psychotic chef who carried 2 flamethrowers and called them his tongs. They had exactly 7 hours to prepare. Instead of entrenching or evacuating, the humans held a barbecue. Myra tossed a ration bar to Lieutenant Diaz and muttered, "They're expecting fear." Diaz, chewing, smirked. "Let's disappoint them." The Zorthan dropships arrived with thundering precision, each one a metal scar ripping the air. The ground shook as Phalanx 0 deployed. Sleek black armor, pulsating with internal energy, helmets reflecting the horizon like cold mirrors. The locals watching via satellite feeds held their breath. What they saw next became galactic legend. As the Zorthan elite advanced, expecting resistance or surrender, they were greeted instead by music. Not in standard gear but in painted exosuits, decals of cartoonish skulls and sarcastic slogans like, "Diplomacy failed. Prepare for chaos." Drones buzzed above them like metallic wasps. One human played a guitar through external suit speakers. The High Marshal growled, "This mockery ends now." It did not. The first engagement lasted exactly 2 minutes. Phalanx 0 moved with brutal efficiency, until they hit a minefield that wasn't their seconds before. Nanodrones had rewritten the terrain mid-charge. When they regrouped, the humans were gone. The second wave was ambushed from below. Human tunneling bots had chewed up the soil like termites. Zorthan sensors failed. Environmental instability? No code interference. A human hacker named Jules had uploaded a virus into the Zorthan HUDs titled, "Eat Static, Tinheads." The third clash ended in humiliation. The chef, nicknamed Flameboy, charged with his twin flamethrowers screaming a human battle cry, "Dinner is served!" As incendiary drones carpeted the sky. High Marshal Arkin realized something horrifying. They weren't fighting soldiers. They were fighting chaotic ingenuity weaponized into strategy. As night fell, the Zorthans set up a hardened camp surrounded by force fields. They believed they had the upper hand until the force fields flickered. All across the perimeter, human engineers had wired small, disposable EM pulse bees, biotech drones made from cockroach DNA and hatred for over-engineered alien tech. The Zorthans were blind again. That night, the humans didn't attack. They broadcast a comedy special on all frequencies. Myra's voice followed. "Hey Arkin, this is your friendly human colonel speaking. Great armor. Shame it doesn't help you when the ground itself starts rebelling. Oh, and tell your AI to stop trying to hack ours. It just asked my toaster for mercy." By day 2, half of Phalanx 0